Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. Like I said in the video the other day, I was going to show you how to do a coolant flush. I also got to change that fuse out there for the rear defroster. So, in order to do a coolant flush, a professional coolant flush with quotation marks, they use a special attachment machine to do it. So this is just your at-home kind of drain and fill. To get the old coolant out and just put some new coolant in. So for this car, what you're going to need, this car has a petcock. And if you don't know what a petcock is, I'll show where it's at under the car. It's pretty much just like a plastic piece like this. It's about that long and it's got threads on the end of it. And it just goes into the radiator and twists. And it's called a petcock. I don't know why, but that's what they're called. That's where you're going to be doing your draining. You don't want to have to take a hose off and get all messy and deal with having to clean it up. So what I'm going to need, because I have a plastic cover under there, I'm going to need one of these. Take out the petcock. This isn't actually for taking out plastic push pins, but it works fantastic. So otherwise, there's a special tool. It looks like a flathead screwdriver, and it's got pretty much like a horseshoe on the end, so you can use it to pry. But I found this gripper here works a lot better than usual. So let's go ahead and do it. Here we are, guys. First step, let's go ahead and jack up the car. Get enough room for you to get under there. I've already done that. Okay, another thing you'll need is a drain pan. I didn't say that when I was in the garage. I'm going to have to do a couple trips with this thing because it only holds 7 quarts and this is an 11 quart system. So first things first, make sure nothing is hot. I only moved this about 13 feet for like 10 seconds, so it's not even hot. So go ahead and take your cap off. In most cars, you're either going to have a reservoir over here, or you're going to have a radiator. Well, I mean, they all have radiators, but a radiator cap on top over here. This one, the radiator doesn't show up top here. It's under these covers. So you just take the cap off of the reservoir. Next, we need to take this plastic cover off right here, all along here. We need to take this off in order to get enough room to get to the petcock, which I'll show you here in a second. Okay, so I was going to take this off, but normally you would if you wanted to, but I feel like that's so much extra work, so I'm not. I don't really need to. I just need to, there's the petcock right there that I was showing you about. You just got to twist that to the left and it's going to start draining. You know, I really don't need to move this. It's just going to get coolant on it. It's plastic. It's not going to kill anything. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that and we'll start draining it. Okay, so I just took a couple twists and it is now draining in the drain pan. So I would undo it more, but when you do it when you unscrew it more, it comes out the sides and it tends to go in every which direction. So I'm going to do it slow because I don't want coolant all over my driveway. So we'll just let it drain here and then we'll continue on. Okay, so while that's draining, I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is the fuse for the rear defroster, which would have been nice this morning. So, open it. And we're replacing this guy right here. See if I can get this out with one hand. Oh, come on, fingers. Probably not. Oh. Let's do it the easy way. Here we go. Alright, so there's that one. And we're just going to push in the other one. Just like that. Now, I don't know if you can tell. See if I can get this to focus here. In there, you see where that middle metal piece is supposed to be connected. That's what a blown fuse looks like on these rectangular box styles. So, I now have a rear defroster, and the heated seats should work now too, because that was on the same circuit. So, we're done with that. Okay, so it's just dripping now. I filled up one of those full, and that holds that holds 7 quarts. Okay, and I had that up to about 6 quarts when I dumped it. And then I filled this one. This one has about 1 quart in it, so there was only 8 quarts of coolant, which means if 4 quarts in a gallon, that's just 8 quarts is 2 gallons pretty much. This is a 3 gallon system, just a little under 3 gallons. So there was pretty much a whole gallon missing, which kind of bothers me because I don't know who did it last, but that's why you should do coolant flushes, because I thought this system was completely full and apparently not. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten up the petcock, and then I'm going to add the new fluid. Okay, I have the petcock all tightened up, and then if you want, just go ahead and take a rag and just wipe off, you know, what's on that plastic piece. There really wasn't that much. So now we're going to go ahead and fill this up from here. Okay, like I said, this one doesn't have a radiator cap on the top of it, so everything goes through here. Now when you go get coolant, you can get a 50-50 mix, or you can get this full strength like I bought. So if you buy the full strength, you pretty much get double, because I can now mix this 50-50 and get 2 gallons out of 1 bottle. Rather than buying a 50-50, you only get that 1 gallon that's already pre-mixed. The 50-50 is just convenient. But when you're doing something like this, rather than just adding a little bit, it's better to get the full strength. It's more for your money. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this now. I'm going to do a 50-50 mix, and I will go ahead and start adding this in. Okay, so I was about to add the coolant, and I'm pissed because I can't find my funnel. I found this funnel, but it's not the funnel I want. Well, I can't find it, so I'm just going to do it the hard way and just pour it in like normal people do. Alright, if you can see that, we are full. Got everything through the radiator. I have ran it, and the temperature is just fine. I'll show you. There it goes. Alright, just perfect. I ran it for about 5-10 minutes just to see if there was any abnormalities, and there wasn't. So we are good to go on the coolant flush. We got new coolant in the system, and that's going through the heater core, which in turn will make your heat better for winter. So you got new coolant.